One mesh in Modo is the exact same thing as a layer in Photoshop. By default, when you open a new document, an empty mesh are created. You can create new meshes here. New within mesh. You can just hit N in your keyboard to create new meshes. This is the shortcut. To create something inside the new mesh, you need to select this mesh. In this case, I will use it this way. I will hit Ctrl and hold in my keyboard, left mouse button to create a primitive inside this selected mesh. By default, inactive meshes are gray. Inactive meshes with some primitive inside, are dark. We'll create this guys here. Select and create. Another way to create new meshes are hold your shift key. Look at this guy will appear, this little cross, and just click your left mouse button. This way you will create a new primitive inside a new mesh, and Modo will rename it with the name of the primitive. You can see it, right? I will create a sphere, shift click, create a sphere inside a new mesh called sphere. Modo don't give you access in inactive meshes. You need to activate one mesh to work. You can select one or more meshes, hit Ctrl and click to select these meshes. Now I can use all of them. Or you can just select the first one, hit the shift and click your left mouse button to select everything across these two, the first and the last one. By default Modo uses wireframe mode in inactive meshes, but you can change it typing O in your keyboard, shortcut or O. Here you can see inactive meshes wireframe, change it to same as activity for an example, and now everything is the same texture. You can hide your meshes. By default, when you select one mesh, it will appear. You can rename your mesh. You can delete your mesh. You can select your meshes using this way here. Select items. In item mode, you can select your meshes one by one, or just hover your mouse and you will select everything. You can group your meshes. I will use this way, hitting Ctrl, select this one, Ctrl select this one, and hit Ctrl G on my keyboard. The selected meshes will be dropped down inside this guy here, this group locator. You can rename or delete it too. Now I can change the visibility here, or just hitting here, and access these two guys at the same time. You can create new group locators here, a new group locator, and just drop my items inside this group locator. This is very useful in a very complex scenes. with many meshes or many items, you can use it this way to work. You can group lights, you can group cameras, and every other items like backdrop items for an example. So thanks for watching, see you at the next lesson.